Hi friends, the lore in Apex Legends Season 21 has been interesting. Most of the story actually ties in with the long-running story arc for Horizon and her son Newton. Remember, Horizon left her son Newton to try and help the Outlands by discovering Branthium. Unfortunately for her, she was stranded in space for some 87 years, and by the time she made it back to Olympus, sadly, Newton was gone. We do know that somehow Horizon does make it back to see Newton though. Question we now have is, how does she do that? Season 19 saw Horizon get her hands on a very specific relic, one seemingly also from the future that somehow Eduardo Silva got his hands on. Thanks in part to Octane, Horizon now possesses that very relic, and it's supposedly going to help her to get back to see Newton. In Season 21, Horizon enlists the help of Mirage and Lifeline to refine and repair the relic, turning it into a device that will allow her to travel back through time and see Newton. Working on this in Suotamo on the planet Gaea, we see them together discussing how Horizon can go back in time. But the constant blackouts across Suotamo aren't helping. Realizing the Branthium power isn't enough to power the relic, they search for a power source strong enough to activate the relic. At that moment though, something strange happens. Mirage and Lifeline disappear, as does the relic. Slightly bemused and shocked, Horizon goes on the search for them. However, she's taunted as she does by someone or something. She finally tracks down Mirage and Lifeline to Humbert Labs, but out of nowhere the mysterious figure appears. Enter Alter, a dimensional traveller who's drawn to chaos. We don't know much about Alter's origins, her age, or where she comes from because she keeps it very close to her chest, and she only really tells people what they want to hear. One thing we do know though is somehow she's got her hands on technology that allows her to travel between dimensions. And we know she's travelled to many dimensions, and in many of those dimensions she's also seen the destruction of those universes. Sometimes lending a helping hand herself, she began to notice a pattern, a common cause for the destruction of those universes. One person in fact, Horizon. Now before the start of Season 21, we saw a dimensional rift open above some of the maps, and the one above Broken Moon is slightly more significant. You would see another dimension's Olympus slowly phasing through that portal, and it collided with the status array on the moon Clio, and that in itself caused catastrophe, to which Sia and Cassius would find out after winning an Apex game. Jumping back to Horizon, we find Alter facing off against Horizon. She crashes an aerial drone into Humbert Labs, causing a chain reaction of toxic gas leaks across the campus and the rest of Suotamo. Lifeline manages to break free though, and this allows her to attack Alter, but Alter makes light work of dealing with Lifeline by using a portal to take her out of the fight. Mirage is next. He uses his decoys, thinking he's duped Alter to get the upper hand, but she's a lot smarter than him. She drops the grenade and jumps in a portal, and that grenade takes Mirage out of the fight. That just leaves Horizon facing off against Alter. During their skirmish, Alter continues to taunt Horizon. As the fight escalates, they engage in hand-to-hand combat, but this Horizon isn't like the others Alter has encountered. This Horizon in this universe is strong. Eventually, after a little help from Newt, she manages to defeat Alter. A satisfied Alter states that she's not Horizon's enemy, claiming that she possesses what is needed to help Horizon travel through time and reunite with Newton. Alter then retreats into the gas through a portal, but not before showing an Apex invitation card where she promises to meet Horizon on the fields of the Apex games. Horizon, Lifeline and Mirage, slightly stumped and confused by who Alter even is, are able to make it out of the gas leak and to safety. The repercussions of the gas leak, however, are felt by the people across Suotamo, and this leads to Crypto and Caustic having to go back to Suotamo, where they're both from, to rescue their mother. Luckily, after a bit of convincing, they're both able to get her out of there. Going back to Horizon, following the encounter with Alter, the discussion is playing on Horizon's mind. She dreams of singing her son Newton to sleep.
I'm here, no weeping.
But out of nowhere, lurking in the shadows, just like she was when she was tormenting Horizon, Alter appears and disrupts the dream. Suddenly, Horizon sees her baby Newton vanish. This shocks Horizon awake, and she realizes she must accept Alta's offer if she wants to see her son again. Alta meanwhile is completing another round in the Apex games, in which she comes face to face with Ashe. Of course, as Alta's familiar with Horizon, you can expect she's also familiar with Ashe. Taunting Ashe for never being able to match the brilliance of Horizon, Alta reveals that she really does have what Horizon needs to help her get back to the past to see her son. Ashe, on the other hand, is not happy to hear this. She says the past is better left alone. Alta doesn't agree with her, and she portals out of there. The question is, what will Ashe do to stop Horizon? Sometime later, we see Horizon go to meet Alta to accept her offer. Alta reveals that she does know many versions of Horizon. Apparently, she's famous in more worlds than just one. She gives Horizon the power source that she needs to get back to Newton, which turns out to be a piece of the Ark. Now, Ark technology is a piece of alien technology discovered on the planet Typhon. Very little is known about the Ark, except for the fact that it acts as a kind of power source, and it was an essential component critical to the operation of the Fold weapon during the wars of Titanfall. In fact, that's exactly what it was intended for by the IMC, with all the experiments that the Ares division was doing on it. Lucky for the planets they were going to target with this weapon though, Jack Cooper and BT were able to destroy Typhon, and with it, the Ark technology seemingly disappeared. The closest thing we have seen is the technology used by Jackson to get the IMC Hestia from the frontier to the Outlands in less than a year, when it's normally a 20-year journey. However, we're now seeing this technology resurface pretty much for the first time, and in the hands of Alta nonetheless. And this is the kind of power that Horizon could use to power the relic and potentially turn it into a time-travelling device that will allow her to get back and see Newton. And that just leaves one question. Why is Alta being so helpful? What stakes does she have in helping Horizon get back to see Newton? Well, that's where the lore finishes, but it does set it up nicely for future seasons, for Horizon and Alta's story to develop further. And hopefully that leaves you now up to speed on the lore in Apex Legends Season 21. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.